Afternoon bloggers, how are we all doing? My name's Alistair, creator of Desire to Inspire. So today I am going to talk to you guys about the word settling. And you may ask, what do I mean by this? And what I mean is people, places and things around you, that is it fulfilling you? Are you just, are we just there for numbers? Or to make another person look good, or make the people around them feel better, or make them look good? Basically I'm telling you now is like, don't bend over backwards for people or places and things where they could just drop you just like that. No one is bigger than you. You're no bigger than a job, a marriage, a relationship, friends, family. Everything seems and feels like it's a competition these days, and when in reality it's all just an illusion. And like, don't be with people for stability or security. That's wrong if that's all you want that person for. But also don't be with them because you feel lonely and you need a plus one, to go to like family events, weddings, christenings, birthday celebrations, because that in itself is also wrong. It's like, for the first time in a long time, I actually see the bigger picture, and I have so much self-love within myself. My love is overflowing through my heart and my soul, and it's pure. And like, I don't need to seek validation in others no more. I'm my own person, standing up to my own rights and my own beliefs, and I'm steering my own ship in a completely different direction. And find things in life, guys, that fulfill you. Fulfill us. Wake up in the morning with a smile on your face, an excitement to go to work each day. The fact it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same old routine. Something that's challenging, doing something new. People these days stay far too stagnant in jobs and just stay there. Because it's just comfortable. And at the end of the day, like, where's your ambition? Your drive, your passion, your hunger to better yourself as a person. But the only person that is stopping you is yourself. And there's like a tiny voice inside your head saying, you can't do this. Whoa, stop. Push that thought out of your head. Take a leap of faith and push yourself to go after your dreams. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. Like, why? Because we convince ourselves we can't, and then end up being around people who stick their opinions in and put you down. So then you end up becoming stuck in a rut, and that projects out onto everyone around us. And it shouldn't, but we do. And when we feel this way, we have to seek validation from others to make us feel worthy or good enough. And then when we do this, people see you at your vulnerable side, and when you're at your vulnerable side, this is when drama starts and rumours spread and people turn against you, the ones you never thought would, and gossip about you, like, i.e. throw you under the bus. Best thing to do is move away from those toxic environment and those toxic people. Find people that are on, that are on the same level as you, that have the same values, the same thoughts and feelings, the same beliefs as you. And when you're surrounded by the right people, you're surrounded in the right environment that you need to be in, it's amazing how much happier you will be. So basically, if this is you right now, it's a sign to move yourself. Find a job worthy of you, one you put passion, motivation and excited to do, and one that fulfills you. Make that change, otherwise you will stay stuck in the same cycle and go through the same lessons time and time again. It's got about doing things for yourself, remember, guys. Regards to friends and friendships, be around people who want to spend time with you. Don't be around people who just offer you crumbs. Be around friends that have your back, push you when times are hard, believe in you, and lift you, or be there to talk to when they need advice or help. I may have a small circle of friends, but the ones I can rely on, and through thick and thin. Don't gossip about me behind my back. My friends are genuine because they, like me, they have, ride the storms with me together and to get to the sunshine. If people have lots of friends, they're just there to make up the numbers, and most of them are fakes who don't even want to be there and will say all sorts behind your back. Just be careful who you talk to, because someone could be a fake amongst them. It's the norm and the society that we live in today that people tend to get married at the time they get to the age of 30, where back in the day they were as young as 22. But within a few years, there's a divorce. Why? Because that flame has gone out. That loss of attraction has gone. People think that you have to be with someone to be happy and fulfilled, or have money or material things or social status, or or if you're with someone, it'll put them in a good light and not a bad light. I tell you now, if you try too hard, you push them away, or stop focusing on you and only focus on them, you lose your own identity and value in that other person. So if your heart and soul is not pure, fulfilled, and need love from other sources of life, whether it be that person, money, material things, self-image conscious, social status, if it's any of that, it won't work, and your marriage or your relationship won't last. Like I said, don't settle for the sake of settling. For the sake of settling, ask yourself this: do you love yourself more than any other person? You know your worth and value. Make sure you put that self-love, self-worth just as much as you would to friends, family, marriages and relationships. Be around someone that pushes you, excites you, values you, believes in you, and be proud to be by your side and happy to acknowledge that being part of your life. Life is so precious. Each one of you is a special gift brought into this world. Each one of you is here to change the world in some way or another. But it all starts from within you. When you do this, you see things in a totally... you see the world in a totally different light. And it's really important that you take all these things that I've said on board. Like I say, I'm not coming across to be arrogant, cocky, or in my ego. It's none of that. It's my life lessons that I've learned and things that I've gone through. But at the same time, it's the things that I've happily opened up and talked about to all you guys. And I think it's vital with how the society is today. It's like, example, the other day I was talking to someone and they were saying that like mental health's a big issue, and I completely agree with them. But then they're saying that they've taken a lot of money away from mental health. But then the thing is, then because they've done that, people are having a relapse. They're going backwards. So they're going back into their old routines, their old ways of doing things. They're like, they might end up back on the streets when they was absolutely fine. And then not only that is, people are now having to self-medicate themselves. But if they're in a mental health state, they might not even be in a fit state to medicate themselves. And because of that, you wonder why crime's on the up. Like stabbings, killings going on, things like that. Like, could this be prevented if the money was used in the correct way? And like, say for example, if they put more money into the mental health institute, and did that, and then there were things, and people learned that self-love for themselves, and people didn't rely on others. And if there was things for the youths of today, things for them to do, rather than take that away. Because when you take them away, they end up on the streets, end up to no good, causing trouble. When in reality, right, we need to provide a better stability, a better way of life, and a better way of living for the next generation of people coming into this world. Right now, if you brought a child into this world, I mean, look how the world is. The world could be so much better, but like I say, we need to do more as an individual, but not just as an individual, as a whole community. Like, rather than be fighting against each other, we need to come together as one. And when we become together as one, we can make the world a better place. But like I say, everyone needs to, come out of those entities and not be like self-conscious and not think about, oh well, what, of being judged. We're living in a society where everything's judged. Do you know what I mean? For example, like, people think that all of a sudden that, like, I was reading something the other day and it said, it was about a girl echoed something on Twitter, and she said about that she don't like it when guys hold the door open for her because it makes her think that women are not capable of doing things. It's not a case of not, like, that's not what's meant to be procrastinated and come across. It's showing us that, you have manners. When you have manners, you have value and you have respect. But at the minute, we're living in a society where the manners is disappeared, the values of people disappeared, the respect for each other has disappeared, and like, it's all gone out the window. But it doesn't need to be like that. But like I say, it all starts within you. This is the last one I'm going to do before I go away on holiday. Going away on holiday on Wednesday with my friends to sunny Spain. I can't wait. So keep being you. Love yourself more than anything. Make sure that love comes from you, and it's from the heart, it's from the soul, and it's pure. Because if it's not pure, you can't get involved with other people. You can't share that. Because when people are not like that and they're not cleansed, they've not healed. They've not healed from a previous relationship or a previous marriage. They've not healed from it. And people need to heal, and healing takes time. But once people have healed, then things will happen. But like I say, start doing things for you more than anything else, more than anyone else. Do what makes you happy, and that's vitally important. Forget about everyone else. Focus on yourself. Okay, brothers, I love you lots. Speak to you soon. Bye.